Contrary to popular belief, this is not just rap music. This is life. So I offer you right now, life. Life. For every little black child, this is life. Life. For every single parent, this is life. Life. For every brother behind bars, this is life. Hold your head.
Yo, what's good, people? UnMask'D podcast. We back at it again. Episode 29. Shout out to my man Trez. You know what I'm saying? Send a prayer out for my boy.
Praise up.
Everybody check out his social media. Go there, send love.
Yep.
That's that. Spins, what's good, baby?
I'm good. Happy to be back.
Yeah.
Episode 29. Got a lot to talk about, but first and foremost, I would be remiss if I did not introduce these two lovely ladies that have helped us and joined us this episode. To the left of me, I have Miss Tiffany.
Hey.
What's up, Tiff?
What's up?
Tell the people a little bit about you real quick.
Oh, boy, here we go. Let's see. I'm a professional by day, wannabe entrepreneur by night.
I hear you. I ain't mad at
I had a cake business, thinking about opening it back up. I'm a certified life coach,
Okay.
jack of all trades, master of none.
All
you.
right.
Love it. And to the right of me, I have the lovely Miss Che.
How you doing?
Hey, Shay.
Hey, what's up?
Let the people know about you.
Much like Tiffany, I'm a jack of all trades. What did you say?
Jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah, so, I do real estate. I have a couple businesses, and I just keep moving.
Okay. Well, welcome to the UnMask'D podcast, ladies. King to a God. Spins, take it, man.
Yeah, for
Let's
sure.
go.
So, I know my man's is out, but I wanted to kind of go through a couple topics that, caught my attention. So, I don't know if everybody's aware of it, but, in his hometown, or home state, sorry about that, we have something that came up, and I love to like talk about things that just, sometimes just come to my attention. And when I saw it, I was like, wow, that's crazy. So I sent it to the group. And what it was is basically there's this algae or some type of like polluted type of, help me out. I think it's red tide or something like that.
Red tide.
Red
we
tide.
could go a whole bunch of places with that, but the shit is killing. Like how many?
Yo, so it's off the coast of Gulf Coast, right? And so
Florida.
it's 100 miles.
No, say it, Florida.
Yeah, of Florida.
All right, because all the crazy people are from Florida and the Bronx. So let's keep going.
All right, good point.
All right.
So 100 miles off the Florida coast, there's nothing but dead fish washing up, right? So the dead fish are light. The ones that you see are light, right? But what about the big fish?
No, you see, man. We talked about this shit. You said fish like it's light. The shit is not light.
It's not light.
They said
Seafood.
600 tons of fucking fish dead.
And that was the first report. I think it's like what 800, almost close to.
Yeah, I mean the influx in numbers has been
Right.
crazy. But my question for the ladies, just to kind of bring them in, y'all both like seafood?
Yes.
Yeah, y'all about to be some tilapia eating because the rest of that shit is gone.
Look, I was just in Florida, right?
Okay.
You were.
For 2 weeks. I was at the beach on Friday. I didn't
Okay.
see no red tide.
What part?
I was in Fort Lauderdale, Miami.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you on the east, the Atlantic side.
Yeah. So is it on the Gulf
It's
side?
on the Gulf side.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
So what? I mean, have you heard of that?
No, it's my first time.
Yeah, it's. This is kind of detrimental for black people
Because they can't get their crab legs.
Yeah, they can't get. Well, the crab legs is from Alaska, but when you talk about shrimp,
I mean, you have the up north from like Maine and
So that's what I was gonna say. They safe on the crab legs. Y'all safe on the
we
crab
safe
legs.
on the
I mean,
crab
I'm not a
legs.
huge crab leg eater, so
Okay.
it doesn't matter to me.
Okay. So do you eat seafood?
I
though?
do eat seafood.
Okay.
I eat crab legs and all that, but it's not. I have it once every 3 months.
Okay.
I
All
agree.
right.
I didn't grow up on seafood, so that's not a big deal to me. But I wanted to point it out because there's a lot of us that's eating seafood right now, and I just wanted to make sure everybody was up on game. Because right now that looks crazy. Because you got to think about how much of the seafood market and all the stuff that we sell or what have you, that comes from Florida or off a coast.
It's coming out the water.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah,
even up to
period.
Japan too. It comes from all over the world. It's
that's
not just
true.
Florida.
That's
Yeah.
true. But that's
Hey,
domestic.
man,
so
listen,
just wanted to touch
So
on
are
it
you
real
saying
quick.
that you don't trust that
It's a lot.
they're gonna do right and not sell it?
So the last report that I saw that it was clearing up, but it's like I still
600 tons of fish. Is
Yeah, it's a
clear,
lot of
though.
fish, man.
What,
So
well,
what
first,
is it? What is it? What is the
So red tide is
it's just an algae.
It's called an algae bloom. That's the actual term, and it mixed with the heavy pollution that's in the water already, and so it just made it a more toxic, I guess, vegetation.
It probably
Algae,
served a function in the life cycle of the ocean,
right.
but when I guess let's say whatever they was dumping was steroids to the shit, and now this is where we at.
That's where we at.
But
Yeah.
I just want to know where the hell are they burying 600 tons of fish at?
I'm just letting it decompose.
Ooh, then you would eventually smell that throughout the.
And that's
But it wouldn't blow the wrong way. That's fucked up.
that's crazy. So just be on the lookout. Make sure you smelling your seafood before you ingest it. That's all I'm
Some ladies
saying.
gotta make sure it's.
You know what, Paul? You know what?
I'm just saying, man.
Some of y'all be smelling like fish too.
Oh,
So stop.
Not fish.
fish.
They just left that lady.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that.
Okay, be
Um,
a little sour.
Then
So-
both y'all nasty.
Be a little sour.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I don't know about the fish part, man.
I don't know either.
Yeah,
I just heard.
Bad diet. That's all.
That's what it is.
Mhm.
I don't know. I know from work because women come out the restroom and talk about
Oh
it
my
smell
God.
like fish. So I
Oh
don't know.
man.
I'm not sure. I mean, that's y'all.
Another topic I wanted to touch on. The Olympics obviously started, and we are probably about halfway through at this point. And so I wanted to touch on Simone Biles.
Okay.
One of the things that I don't want to say she's been under scrutiny because I don't feel like she's done anything wrong. I feel like she's taking care of her mental health. I feel like she's doing what she needs to do to allow her career to grow and continue to prosper. Anyways, so basically she has forfeited or pulled out of most of the competitions.
Mm-hmm.
And I know she did the balance beam. She got the bronze medal for that particular
Yeah, that was
event.
the last event for her.
That was the last event. But everything else that she excels at and has previously won and gotten gold medals for, she pulled out of. So I'll tell you my thoughts on it is it's okay. It's okay to do that. It's okay to say, hey, I know where I'm at in my career. I know what I want to do at this moment. She has earned that right. And so it's okay. In my personal opinion, I feel like there's nothing wrong with it.
Mm-hmm.
But I will first go to the ladies just because she is a
Yeah,
lady.
because I got
She's a
bullshit
gymnast.
on all of this.
We know.
Yeah.
But allow the ladies to speak on this because, and I'm not sure if you guys have ever been in any type of sport. So if you have, you can speak on that. But I would like to hear from you all first.
You want me to go first?
Shoot.
So I agree with you. I agree that she can do whatever she wants. She can pull out. She can, you know what, Paul?
You got 30.
She can
Something
take care of her
is wrong
mental.
with you,
Something
man.
really is wrong with him. She can do what
Fucking guy.
she can do what she wants, right? She earned it. She has done the work. We've seen her over the years. She's 24 years old, right? And so we have to get rid of
It's true.
this stigma of Black women are not human
Mm-hmm.
and taking off that superwoman cape and taking that cape off. And if it's, I don't want to do it, then that needs to be respected. I understand there's the competitiveness, but what people are not understanding is it's not just her mental health. It's also the twisties that go along with gymnastics. Do you know what the twisties are?
No,
Explain.
enlighten. Yeah, enlighten
I'm
me.
here for more of this bullshit. But go ahead.
Huh.
It's not. So
It's not
basically,
bullshit. Go ahead.
what it is gymnasts, and it might I can only speak on the gymnasts.
Gotcha.
So your mind and your body are not connected. So her mind can say, I need to do a triple axel something, 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 and her body will do a single. You fall, she can break her knees, break her legs. So the mind body is not connected. It's caused stress, tiredness, fatigue, Look it up, Paul. You got your phone. Look it up.
No.
So
Go ahead.
did you do gymnastics, or were you a part of any gymnastics at any point in your life?
Absolutely not.
Okay, all right. I'm just asking.
No, I actually have read the articles on the twisties.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shay, what's your take? Because I'm jumping all the way out the window on this shit.
Well, honestly, it doesn't affect my life, so I haven't really been looking at it. I'm like, she needs a break. She needs a break. I mean, I take breaks when I'm tired. I don't go to work. Sometimes I'll rent a hotel room and go to sleep. It's just we should be able to take breaks and do what we need to do for our mental health, especially if we suffer from mental health or have it in our family. We don't need anything making it worse. But I also heard that she probably pulled out because the scoring wasn't going to be fair because she's the number one gymnast.
Right.
So it wasn't going to be fair for her teammates.
Right.
That's a good
so
point.
she didn't want to make that an issue as well.
And to your point, Shay, she was there cheering her teammates when she was not, active in any of the competition.
Right.
So that's a good point. I'm glad you said that.
So
it's funny we laugh because we know some shit is coming.
Absolutely.
I call bullshit. I was with her 100% until she said she was going to perform on the beams.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I called bullshit. So yeah, I'll give you mental health. I think mental health right now is a serious issue, but it's also a cop out.
Mm-hmm. Why is it a cop out though?
Because it's the term right now. It's the hashtag.
But if it's real, it's real.
But see, that's the thing. You can't tell a person that it's not real, right? Because this shit is in your mind.
Be careful.
I know.
Be careful.
No, I'm not.
There you go. Be careful. Tell him.
This is the line. Right? That's the line. Fuck it. I'm over there. I don't care. I don't care. But I mean, because you can't tell a person shit is not affecting them, right?
Right.
And that once you do that, or a person says that, then it's whatever line of degree or method or whatever degree that you want to deal with them. If you want to take it serious and try to find help or implore them, if you just want to sit back and let them figure it out, or if you want to say that they full of shit. So in this case, Simone Biles, love her to death. I call bullshit and I call a flex. I was with her. First of all, they tried to play her and say it was a leg injury. She came out and said, nah, it's mental health. Kind of question why I say maybe, after looking at the totality of it, kind of why I say maybe, you just going with it's mental health, right?
What other options does she have?
Well, I mean, that's a way to say that I'm not doing this shit.
Right.
Right.
I can say mental health. Nobody can question it.
Right.
I just explain why.
Right.
Nobody can question it. The other reason why I call bullshit on mental health, and it's just my degree. I'm in a foreign land. My family ain't there. Or if they are, I can't get to them because I got to be isolated to be with these other gymnasts. If my shit is really bad, fuck y'all, I'm out.
Okay.
You stayed and cheered.
I can see that.
I hear
I can see
It's
that.
great that you cheered, but you stayed and cheered. Last reason why I call bullshit.
She's just a good teammate, damn it.
No, last reason why I call bullshit, and this is when I really said, oh, this is bullshit. When she decided to compete. Now, I'm giving her all the props in the world for competing, right? Because the way I look at it, if I'm in a mental health mode, I'm a cheer, but I'm not practicing, right? And now I see that y'all fucking up because before she decided to do this, the last girl that went fucked up and was boo-hooing.
That's true.
Let me come save these motherfuckers. So without practicing, you know what? I'm going to go do these beams tomorrow since that's the
And
last
get a
fucking
bronze
event.
medal.
And then I'll stand on y'all and get a fucking bronze medal without even fucking practicing. Suck my dick.
So you're saying
Excuse
she's
me,
just
lady.
another black woman conceding, allowing someone else to win.
No,
And
not allowing.
They didn't win, and so here she is.
Not
trying to-
allowing. They did win like 4 or 5 medals, so I'm not going to say they didn't win.
Shout out to
But
Sonny Lee.
just a flex of saying, this is what I can do. Because in the beginning, like you said, and Tiff, I think you was getting there, they told her they couldn't score her because they had never seen what she had done before. Well, I bet you haven't seen this shit. Let me sit out, come
you
back, and
I hear
medal
you.
on y'all
I can see that.
motherfuckers.
I can
And
see
I'm
that.
out.
And I thought that at first. Maybe she just needed a break, or she just really didn't want to be there.
I
So.
can get with that, P. I just think that I feel like she did the right thing by staying. I don't know. I will never, and we probably will never know the truth behind it.
No, never.
You know what I mean? And that usually
And
goes
don't
with most
expect to know.
cases. The reality of it is I just appreciate her staying and cheering on her teammates. As a good teammate, that
I
just makes
appreciate
sense.
the flex. Fuck them.
Okay.
So
So are you happy or sad about that? Proud?
I'm happy that well, again, it doesn't play a role or affect my life in any method.
Right.
But just to be able for this, because now we have to pay attention to things and analyze things, I'm super proud of her.
Okay.
What way to fucking
I
go
would've
out?
done-
Oh, okay. Well, just wanted to clarify.
It
motherfucker.
wasn't a
No,
negative
shit,
thing.
I didn't
It was
follow
a
the
positive.
storyline. I said it was a flex, but I called bullshit on the mental health and this is why.
So this
Okay.
is my issue with you calling bullshit on mental health. Who are we to determine someone's mental health, right?
I said that.
No, but that's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna be vulnerable and open up just a tad bit right here.
Right.
Paul knows I was a caregiver for my mom over 10 years.
Mm.
I would call out, I need help. Mentally, I was breaking. And you know what people told me? You're a strong Black woman. You can do it.
Mhm.
Go to sleep, wake up, and try it again.
Right.
I was dying inside.
You're right.
And every time I got most of that from other Black women because it's a sign of weakness
Mhm.
to ask for help.
Mm.
So her going, saying, I'm not mentally strong to do this. Whether she's mentally strong or not, we can't judge that. Her going and doing the balance beam, she get up every day like I had to. Cry at night, wake up in the morning, get up and do it again. She did it. She didn't need to practice. She does it. She does it.
Right. So that speaks to everything I'm saying.
Right, but it's still her mental health.
I'm not denying that, but what I'm saying is, and this is not a negative, it is the ultimate flex.
You're saying she used it for the purpose
I'm not
of
saying I don't know
Nah.
what was going on, but what
'Cause
I'm
if she was
saying
gonna,
is
I think if she really wanted to flex, she would have did something where she would have brought home the gold.
I can't say that you bring home
Probably
the
not.
goal against other people at that level not practicing. Again, I'm assuming she didn't practice.
I don't.
So to take 4
Yeah.
or 5 days off, and I'm not sure the amount of days, but even you, something you do every day, if you take 4 or 5 days off and then you go back,
You'll be a
you're
little
not
rusty.
going to be as
Right.
sharp
You'll
as
be a
you would
little
have
Exactly.
rusty. Yeah.
had you been doing it every day. Shit, I take I go on vacation, I come back, I forgot my fucking password. So,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm calling bullshit.
That I forget my
Yeah.
password? No, I do. I do. I call help desk every time I come back after 5 days. I promise you. But so this isn't a knock towards Simone. This is actually a big up towards Simone. And for those that listen, if you misconstrue, go back, rewind, play the shit back. I never called her weak.
No.
I was conscious and cautious of that because I don't believe she was weak. But like you said, you can never, I guess, determine where a person is at when it comes to mental health, right?
Yes.
And that's why I preface it as you have to choose how you determine to deal with that person. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that another person's mental health, as much as you may want to help them, could drain you
Mm-hmm.
and put you in a bad place.
No, I
Yeah.
get it.
So you have to know how strong you are yourself before you take that on. Especially if you're what's the word?
Empath.
There you go. Women got all these
Got
fucking
the words and-
keywords and shit. Empath.
What's the young lady?
Oh, they know it. Go ahead. What's the what?
The singer that she it was I know it was before COVID. She came out and said, I'm not planning on doing tours.
Summer
because-
Walker.
Summer Walker. Yeah. She's
No,
done
but
that more
here's-
than once.
Here's the other thing, right? And this is where I say you can't determine a person's level of mental health. But what's Naomi Osaka?
Tennis
I
player.
think
Right.
she went just to say, "Okay, motherfuckers, I'm going," and then she was out after the first match. I'm going back home. Fuck y'all. I showed up. I did what y'all asked me
Right.
because I told y'all, motherfuckers, I was not playing in any more tournaments that paid me. But you begged me to
Paid
come
her
do this
well.
free shit,
Right.
so let me show up and then take my ass home.
Right. No,
Do y'all
that's-
honestly believe that she would have been bounced in the first round?
No.
No, absolutely
It's-
not.
No.
So you,
No.
again,
But was
So-
it that, or was it? Because I thought she just didn't want to do the interviews.
you
No,
still
I-
She
got
want to do all of it. Yeah.
you still,
I didn't think she
you're
wanted
still
to
a
be part of
top
the whole.
tennis player. You are the face in the Olympics when it comes to tennis. You're one of them.
No, I'm talking about not the Olympics.
No, so I'm saying you're going to have to interview. The end goal is still the same thing.
And
I
also,
mean, motherfuckers try to say I'm crazy, but I got a little bit of shit with me.
No,
ain't
you are
nobody-
crazy.
you definitely
You
are.
are crazy.
So I'm glad you said that, and I'm glad y'all, gave me the name. I couldn't think of her name, but yeah, Summer Walker. So this brings me to kind of like the next piece when I say, when you talk about, not even just from a celebrity standpoint, I'm more on just whoever, right? But when you look at some of these people that are big names and we hear all the different stories and things like that, it brings us to like, how do you stand the test of time? Because it's a guaranteed fact that you are going to go through something, some type of trial, some type of tribulation. And it just, the only person that comes to mind right now is, and forgive me, but it's Snoop Dogg. And the reason why I say Snoop Dogg is because we all know how he kind of like went through his contract issues with Death Row, went into like No Limit, and then, he was broke, got money. Now he's in his second half of his career. He had his stumbles along the way, but now he's picking up these big contracts like I think Corona and a couple others. But like
Martha Stewart, game show.
Yeah, so it's
all
like
that shit.
He's in that last leg of his career, but it's prosperous right now. And so somebody like Snoop, who started at the age of 19, or correct me if I'm wrong, I could be somewhere remiss on the right age. But how do you stand that test of time? You wanting to endeavor on or, reopen your business and all that you go through, all that we trying to get accomplished with the podcast and just the things that we will have to go through and also just whatever you may endure on your path. How do you stand that test of time?
Evolve.
Okay.
So an example is the turkey leg hut. When they implemented the rules.
Mm-hmm.
So as they implemented
the dress code, right?
Right.
Okay.
They implemented the dress codes. Now they have been given opportunities to have products in their restaurant, as well as opening up restaurants in other areas like stadiums and things of that nature.
Okay.
So you have to continuously reinvent yourself, whether people like it or not.
I like that.
So you have to continue to grow, be open and learn, and just go roll with the punches.
Okay. So you say evolve. Tiff, what about you?
The test of time, I think you have to set boundaries.
Okay.
You definitely have to set boundaries. And you have to keep your vision, right? What is your vision? What is your goal? What is your why? And you have to stay focused on that. What happens is, like you were talking about the turkey leg hut, was that their original goal to be in that? Right. And so they were open to it. And now doors are opening. But people who start out small and they get big, you have to ask yourself, am I ready for all this that's coming my way?
That's where I was going with it, and I'm glad you said that.
The year that I closed my cake business was the best year that I did, and I knew to take it to the next level, there were going to be a lot of things I was going to have to compromise on, and I wasn't in a place mentally.
Right. I still need my cake, though. Point to me if you want to. I'm full. I need my cake.
But I just wasn't in a place to take
my order in now.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
To take it to the next level. I'm in a much better place now. So if I decide to reopen.
And that's the bullshit. Go ahead.
If I decide to reopen, I will have to stay focused. I will have to set boundaries.
Agreed.
I will have to know why. Why am I doing this again? And do I want to be that big? And how big do I really want to go? So
that's what she's afraid of.
You got to keep setting goals.
Yeah.
So even if you set goals, and I'm glad you said that. My piece on this is, I feel like you have, and it ties back in. I got to kind of figure out how to segue, but it ties back in. Mentally, you have to be strong for everything that comes your way, whether it's from a family standpoint, because is known, and I play football, so forgive me for having the athlete's reference. But there are, as soon as you, and I was never fortunate enough to get in the NFL. I played football again. So like, as soon as you sign a contract, you're a millionaire. Right?
Used to be.
Not necessarily.
Okay. Or you want to be.
If you're at the upper echelon.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
But however, even if you're not,
though,
you get drafted, right? Somebody say, hey, I'm going Dallas Cowboys because that's my team. You know it.
Whatever, man. Just go.
Yeah. Fuck you and the Steelers.
Whoa.
Yeah.
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 Hall of Fame game coming soon.
He wears purple. Next the motherfucker tell you
Vikings.
I love Prince.
Man,
either way, Prince, Vikings.
Go ahead, man. Let's go.
So you get drafted, right? the family does not think that you're not without money, right? They feel like he's arrived, he's made it. So you got the family, right? You got your friends, you got whoever coming out the woodworks. Mentally, you have to be prepared for that. Success, you have to be prepared for how much success, how quickly it's gonna come, and to what measure are you willing to have that serious conversation and say, hey, look, hold on. Let me perform. Let me do what I need to do, and let's work this thing out, all right? Or I can't help you. I'm not in this mindset or this capability to do what you are asking me to do, because essentially you're trying to get to the point where you want to be able to assist, but not everything, right? Anyway, where I'm going with that is you're going to stand through so much, and you have to mentally be prepared for everything. So I agree with you when you say, I don't know how big or if I'm willing to go that far with it, because here's where I'm at, and this is what I can handle.
But you also have to have a team.
Okay.
A team
like
is
that.
important. You
I
can't
like
do
that.
everything by yourself. You can't know everything.
True.
You cannot accomplish a goal without a team. You can't get to the highest level without a team.
I agree.
Do y'all really
I agree
believe
with
that shit?
I agree
do.
with
You
that.
got
Because I'm at a
some
point
type
in my
of-
life where my business, I absolutely need a team. But
Oh, you got to that point. Oh, but when you started, where were you?
just by myself.
But if somebody said, hey, Shay, I know you're just getting started, you probably need somebody to call these contacts for you. Would you have accepted it then in the beginning?
I would have, yes.
Okay.
Look, I was wanting somebody to deliver cakes.
They never would have made it. Not if I was delivering. I'm sorry. That would have happened.
But I just want to go back to what you were talking about when you made that comment about people in your family wanting help.
Mhm.
And I just remember this quote from Will Smith, and the kids were saying, we're rich. And Will said, no, you're not rich. Jada and I are rich. And it goes back to sports or any other profession where someone has made it.
Right.
That person made it.
Mhm.
The family didn't make it.
Exactly.
Goes back to the boundaries.
Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
not too many people are setting those boundaries.
But they have to, though.
We're talking at something that we want to exist.
What do you mean?
That people should set those boundaries. It's not
Absolutely.
until you damn near broke that you say, hey, I need to set some boundaries. In most cases.
That's true.
Right?
That's a
So,
point.
I
That's
mean,
a
we
good
could be
point.
real about it. In most cases, people that make it, they don't start setting boundaries till they look at
But
that
that's
count.
what they should, though.
Then that's why I said we're speaking of something
Right.
we want to be in
Right.
existence
Right.
from the beginning. It's
But that's
not
what
there.
he asked. He was like, how do we?
So that's how you're right. That's how you start, right? If I were to make it, and I had this conversation with somebody today, just not even thinking about this, I am going to put a certain dollar amount aside. Whoever, y'all fight over that shit, I don't got nothing to do with it. Because one, my numbers changed. I've moved. Y'all can't get a hold of me.
Yeah, don't talk to me. Don't call me.
You can find me on social media, but I'm not responding to nobody. Page is under construction. Listen. So
A mess.
I'm not dealing with nobody, right? I'll appoint whoever I think is the most trustworthy in the family to divvy out funds. And I'll suggest, hey, have everybody vote on it, see if that person deserves it. Those are certain things that you would want to do, right?
Right.
But I'm 47 looking back saying, yeah, that's what I would do.
I wouldn't.
I had a Hold on.
I gotta hear that.
Hold
She
on,
said
I
I
heard-
wouldn't.
I heard her. Hold on. I had a homeboy just to tie him to the point. He used to play in the NFL, not high level, but he did good. He played at least 6-7 years. One day we were talking at dinner, and this was him venting after agent, taxes,
Yep.
bills,
10%.
family, cousins. He walked home with 40 grand.
Damn it, man.
My family's stupid.
Now that's,
Sheesh.
I mean, we say that's bad, right? But in the position I was in, to have pocketed 40 grand, okay, that ain't bad. Now you tearing up your body.
Nah.
No, it's not. But I'm saying, if in your profession right now, after everything, you have 40 grand in the bank, nobody's touched it, and
It's yours.
you can do this every year. You've taken care of every responsibility you have.
But that's not my responsibility to take care of everybody and
It's-
everything.
It's not, but I'm just saying.
But because where do you draw the line?
Right.
It is
so
where you draw the line, right? And we're going to get back to you, Shay. I haven't forgotten you. But what I'm saying is, from most people and where they come from, if you tell them after doing all of this, right, you still walk away with, and I'm just talking about 40 grand for that year, not period. But if you can walk away with 40 grand this year, another 40, now you're at 80, you multiply that, wherever.
You're adding to it.
Yeah, because this is untouched. You've done everything that you wanted to do in this year, and you're left with 40 grand positive.
And they're just tricking off what I've given them.
Whatever you've done, this doesn't come from the 40.
No, I get it, but I'm saying they're tricking off what I give them, and then they keep coming back.
Right.
Let's say they're not tricking it off.
But you're talking about where we're at, though.
Yeah, but that's an easy out. Tricking it off is an easy out. Let's say, because I didn't want my aunt no longer in the projects, like I removed my mom, then I bought my aunt this house, but I know she can't really afford it, so
You're
to
doing
get
your family
her
a
out,
disservice by giving them
you
things.
are, but we cannot not be real.
But hold on. So here's my thing. That's one scenario. The majority of the people, to your point, they're coming back.
Yeah, they are going to come back.
And so
that's why
I've always been the one in the family make the most money. They come back.
No, you're not coming back to me.
So
this is over here for y'all. This is y'all.
Well, let me tell you what I did.
Okay.
Okay, I'm closing on the house that my aunt lives in 2 weeks in Chicago. That's going to be my property.
Okay.
When the community starts to grow, I'm going to build on that piece of property. I also created a LLC for the family. Don't ask me for nothing. We can start your business. I'll help you. I'll fund that business. But I'm going to be a partner in that business.
Right.
There you go.
And I'm going to get my money back, and then I'll
Let you
leave
have
myself.
it.
Right.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So if you want to start a business, we can do a holding LLC, and we're going to do entities underneath that. You got to maintain. You have to pull yourself up.
Be smart about it.
No, I totally agree. Excellent plan.
It is.
Absolutely.
So I'm your cousin JJ, right? And
Not JJ, bro.
I want to sell these. You remember grandma pies? Because grandma used to make the pies. I'm gonna sell grandma miniature pies though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go from block to block. I just need about 10 grand from you.
Okay, well, we're going to draw up a contract. We're going to get you an LLC, get you a business bank account. We're going to get your whole entity
Oh, you
set
better
up.
than me.
So we're going to keep it business.
We're gonna
All the
keep
way
it business.
The business, right?
And then after,
so she's gonna
after you
coach
make
them.
those pies, you're going to start.
Walk them through the process.
You're going to start
right?
an ebook so that you can sell that and make more money outside of that. And then you're going to do e-training, and then you're going to.
You thought I was really.
We're going to do all of that.
Nah, I was just flipping this shit. I ain't really starting no business.
Because I'm not just going to give you
just
anything.
want 10 grand.
Hence why you don't get the money.
I'm just saying.
I'm not giving you
So-
10 grand, but we're gonna put that into the business.
I
Look,
get it.
my family's big, huge, right?
Mine is too.
Where do you stop?
I don't know.
Where do you stop? And then half them people in the family don't even like you. So how do you
I
say
don't know
yes
that
to
life,
one
but-
and
It happens though. You got people that you get money,
but
they
that's
get
true.
envious.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
So-
not
even
giving
within
you
the
a chance
family.
to
Yeah, I've
get
seen it with my
envious.
friends, but
I'm
not my
out.
family.
Fuck you and your envy. I'm out. You're not gonna have the opportunity to get envy.
But if you don't see it coming, what you gonna do?
No, like if I hit the lottery,
Oh well,
gone.
that's
2 words, and I believe the motherfuckers
That's-
with that Biggie song.
that's some lucky
I'm
lefty.
out.
I mean, I have a wealthy cousin. Nobody asks him for anything.
As well, they
So-
shouldn't.
You know, he invented some
And I'm
hair product.
I'm
and-
sure that helps him be more generous because people aren't asking.
Yeah, he moved to the mountains of Scottsdale, Arizona, and
Oh yeah, nah.
He don't even give
I'm-
money to his
shit.
kids, so.
What's the name of that country? I don't know, but that's where I'm going. I'm out. I'm going with the country that does not
Grab a
fuck with
passport
America.
and get out.
No, 'cause see, I'm gonna strike a deal. I'm just flying over, or I'm boating over, because I don't plan to
You
return.
got a plan, huh?
What's the passport for if I don't plan to return?
you're gonna need a visa though.
You still needed to get
Nah,
over there, man.
man.
So that's good. That's good dialogue. I'm gonna be honest with me. Like, the point was like, how do you stand that test of time? So that's good tips. You always. I used to always hear when I was younger, the older people in my family say, if I knew now,
Knew then what I know now.
knew then what I know now,
Mm-hmm.
right? It would be totally different.
That's everything, though.
It's hindsight is 20/20.
Yeah, it's
true enough.
everything.
But I kind of think about that, and that was one of the reasons why I brought this piece up. So it's good dialogue in regards to different tips that can help. But
you know how you fix if I knew then what I know now is you teach those under you.
Absolutely.
And you hope that they apply it. That's the only way to fix that, because it will always be that.
You can't know everything.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Know.
true. Yeah,
that's going to always
generation.
be a phrase.
Right, in every generation.
Yeah.
Yep. So again, I definitely appreciate you ladies for chiming in. Now this one is a little different just because we're gonna transition into something that's actually occurring at this moment.
Yeah, let's talk about it. I wish I had my phone on me.
I know y'all might not be looking at every verses, which I'm sure you've
this
heard
one right here,
or have been in tune with some form of the verses.
Listen, I've been listening to the locks for the past 2 weeks, for real.
But this one right here is different. I grew up on mostly Dipset.
You're young.
And a little bit of the locks.
You still talking balling.
Hey, man. Well, however, it's a hit, sir.
I'm from that. Gangsters don't die. They just get fat and move to Miami.
Right.
Okay, there you go.
That's where I'm from.
So I don't know if you guys have a horse in this race. If you do, okay, well.
Y'all don't got no horses?
I mean, I just like good music,
I was
right?
going to say something. I just like the music.
So I don't have.
Yeah, y'all don't listen to lyrics. Well, a lot of women
I
don't
listen to the lyrics.
It's just,
so, yeah, you can't say that Kiss
damn, give
is
them the
top
benefit of
5
the doubt.
dead or alive.
I mean,
Do what?
Kiss. Jada Kiss ain't top 5 dead or alive. Would you agree? Not
Jada Kiss? Absolutely not. In top 5?
Top 5.
dead or alive? No.
I'm with her. I'm with her on this one. I gotta go to the left of me. You don't strike. I'm gonna be honest, Shay. You don't strike me as a rap type. I'm sorry.
Tell them where you from, Shay.
I'm from Chicago. I'm from the projects.
Okay. So who do you like? By the way, I just want to know.
Who do I like is what?
Rap artists.
Rap. I like anything that sounds good. I will listen to any type of music.
Okay.
As far as rap, I mean, I don't have a favorite.
Okay.
But I mean,
You
I
actually
grew
don't
up.
strike me as a
I
rap,
grew up listening
rap
to
fan either.
the Locks and
Okay.
Biggie and Lil' Kim and all. That's my era.
So out of the locks, you know you're familiar with the Dipset.
Mm-hmm.
So out of the locks and the Dipset, who would you take?
I would take Locks.
Okay. All right. So you do got a horse in this race. Out of what you know.
You've given
right?
her horse. She'll take it. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's 2 horses.
And what about you? If you had to choose.
If I had to choose, I would pick the Locks.
Okay.
Okay, you're on the island by yourself.
I guess so, because I'm choosing Dipset.
Yeah, you're
Well,
on
I
the
mean,
island.
Dipset didn't do anything remarkable to me. So
Okay.
I mean, the music was okay, but it wasn't remarkable.
Hey, listen. Everybody has that, but I just want to make sure everybody has the same energy when they play the Dipset
I'm
anthem.
just
But
saying.
it's just the era. That's what we grew up listening to.
I agree.
And just
That's why I
you-
said the Dipset.
Right. You know.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm choosing Dipset.
I mean,
I'm taking one.
But
for
if
the
you're
team.
a real music connoisseur, you would say the Locks.
I'm a DJ, so I love the locks.
That don't mean nothing.
Yeah, because somebody, and I'm not, this ain't, yo, shorty, you know, I love you to death, but your DJ at the picnic was, wow. This motherfucker, you know the DMX song when he get to the females' names?
Yeah,
This motherfucker transitioned at that point.
like change the whole song.
The whole song. I got up and left. So-
wait. The part with the Brenda.
we got to none of the names.
Wow. That's the best part.
That's the best part.
How you do that?
If you don't know
Everybody
no
named-
other part, you
point
know
to
that.
themselves, their
name.
name
Oh
comes
my
on.
God.
No.
How many times did you replay that to remember the names?
Right.
Back to
You
back?
wrote it down.
How do you not play that?
Yeah, you
part?
got to let that ride.
See,
dog.
not every DJ.
You gotta let
knows
that
music.
ride.
No, but
dog.
Spence is
Absolutely.
nice. Spence is nice. He only do bar mitzvahs and weddings and, you know.
Yo, I'm
Fine.
choosing
What's the shit called we in Texas? Quinceañeras.
Quinceañera. Yeah.
Whatever. See, he even know how to say
Yeah,
shit.
hey man, they pay nice.
Right.
You had that
right.
big ass sombrero
And they
too.
never
though.
end. The
My
party
fucking
never
man.
ends.
all night, right?
I promise
all
you, I love
night.
this dude, man. It may not sound like it, but I love this dude, man. What episode is this, dog?
29, baby.
And we out.
We out. Appreciate y'all. Keep liking, commenting, subscribing. Please keep listening to Spotify, all of those platforms. Thank you, Tiffany, and thank you so much, Shay, for joining us. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah, we're gonna have
Tell
y'all
everybody.
because we got something crazy coming out.
Ah, yes, yes,
I got
yes.
an idea, so we gonna let that shit run.
Shout out to the Barbarian, man. We love you.
My man.
We out.
Contrary to popular belief, this is not just rap music. Not. This is life. So So I offer you right now, life. Life. For every little black child, this is life. Life. For every single parent, this is